Alright, man, I tilted insanely bad earlier. Didn't even stream it, and that's probably why I tilted it. Kinda sad because none of it's on tape. So I can't even go over my mistakes. Balloon account is gone. Got a new one, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's that. What up, Chrissy? Yo. Oh my god, I hate to say it, but as Jewel 9, man. Fuck, I'm a piece of shit just like I used to be. Nah, bro. That doesn't even matter. What matters is what I did prior to this on the other account, and none of it was on tape. And like I told myself, I won't be trading off stream. That's exactly what happens. Nothing to keep me accountable, and now I don't even have records or tape of what I did. Just demolition. I can't, bro. I can't show you the EXE because I don't have it. I don't have that account. Well, this is my old one. This older and ineligible one. Yeah, bro. I'm a piece of shit. Like, bro, I'm not mad that I'm red. I'm not mad that I lost the account. I'm just pissed that I did this again. All right, I'll show you. Okay, there's a glitch for whatever reason, so I'll have to do it on this one. Bro, why is it glitching out? Anyway, okay, whatever. You can still see it. You can still see it here. Basically, oh, such an idiot, dude. I did this right here, and all it needs is one try, right? I was watching this range at the top. All it needs is one try. I think I tried it like right here, it popped for like 5 points. Didn't fill me. Oh yeah, like almost 5, not even 5. That's why I didn't get filled. Oh, it was exactly 5. So I didn't get filled on that. It rolled over. And I just couldn't take the loss, bro. I tried it again, like a retard. And again, thinking like what, bro? And I just took 3 big losses back to back. But I like that first attempt was valid, okay? Like I'll take it, that loss, whatever. No, it's because I wasn't on stream, so I was thinking, okay, like let me just not on stream, let me just fucking try to make it back. Yeah. And guess what? Got steamrolled, bro. And the worst part is, after I did all that, I realized this is a higher time frame upthrust that I was fighting. Look at this. I need to change the colors on that, but man, fighting this upthrust, like what was, I did not even look at the higher time frame. That's how unlocked I was. I was not locked in at all. Had I seen this, I probably wouldn't have even attempted that, or maybe I would have attempted it, but then it would have been so obvious to me that, you know, this is a sell move potentially underway. And then sure enough, it dumped like this. No news, no headlines, nothing. It just dumped like that. Simply from that upthrust. And that's what really tilted me, bro. So then I'm sitting there like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. I just broke a bunch of rules. So then I do the worst, bro. This is where I really well, yeah. And this is where I really messed up. This is where I really messed up because, okay, I was down like 800 or 1,000. Nothing I've never came back from. Here's where I really just so embarrassing for me, because this is where I just said, you know what, I already broke a bunch of rules. Let me just make it worse. So I'm watching this little, you see that little pivot, gets undercut. I take the spring there, right? And it gave like 10 points. But what did I do? Didn't lock it. Because here I am, so pissed. I put my target like up here, thinking I'm gonna get like 25 points out of it. You got the level of interest, you got this little undercut, you got the velocitraptor, bro. I'm thinking, yeah, let me just wipe out all my losses with one trade. Bonked. And that's where it really tilted me, because now I just watched more open profit than I usually need. Because this gave me more than 5 points. This gave me like 12 or something. Didn't lock it, rolled over on, stopped out. And I think, bro, I removed my stop loss, or I moved it down so low that I basically got liquidated right on that move. So like, just sad, man. No discipline, no strategy, just a complete shit show. And that's what really makes me sad. It's not that I lost the account, it's not that I took losses, it's that I went down that rabbit hole again where I just completely ignored my entire framework, which would have brought me back to green. This scalp would have brought me, you know, out of red. Then I probably would have took this new low of day spring right here, which would have brought me closer to break even. Then maybe another setup sometime later, and then like, what I'm saying is, if I just stuck to my framework and I didn't try to rush or be a hero, like you said, don't be a hero. While I was being a hero, it's so funny you mentioned that in the chat. You're like, don't be a hero. I was being a hero, bro. Trying to be a hero, try to make it all back in one trade, when that's not part of my framework. That's not what I do. Bonked, liquidated. Jeez, man. Yeah, I bet you could feel it, because I'm not streaming. Like, why am I not streaming? There's no reason not to. If I'm not streaming, I'm probably locked out. I'm not trading. But no, here I was being a degen. So I opened the new account. I took like a couple of scalps, and then I was still pissed. Like, I could feel myself being pissed, and I just went to the gym, did 3-mile walk, came back, showered. Now haven't taken any trades, but yeah, wanted to get on, talk some shit, maybe get a trade if we get one. But It is what it is. The what sounds crazy? Proud of me? I'm not proud. Yeah, you know where the you know where the real improvement is, bro? Said the FVG traders. It's funny. The real improvement is in the fact that, like, bro, normally when I tilt, or not normally, I don't want to say normally because that's not normal, but in the past when I tilted, bro, I went, bought a combine, full ported that, and I just, if it got stopped out, which it probably would have if I kept doing what I was doing, like trying to scalp for like 50 points and pass it in one day, I would have bonked a combine, cranked up another one, and again, and again, and again, and again. And that's how you have that, what I showed you that one day, where I had that receipt of like 10 combines in one day, in like 1 hour. That's how that happens. Like, I used to tilt that hard. So in that sense, I'm kind of proud because I didn't go down that much over a rabbit hole. But yeah, I mean, like, thankfully, after I tilted and got this new combine, I came back and actually traded it strategically. That's the only thing I'm happy about. So like, that's a positive that I could extract out of that whole situation. But overall, still pretty sad that I just even allowed myself to do that in the first place. Oh, here it is. So that's what like a full tilt day for me looks like, and I don't ever want to do this again. This is just like, look at this, bro. I just kept trying and trying and trying. Like, I was so tilted that I was just like, I just need a green day, bro. I just need a green day. Piece of shit, man. Anyway, how's your day, buddy? Took me for a yap spin. Oh yeah, new charts, by the way. I completely copied Kyle, and I actually kind of enjoy these. These, for the first time of every color combo that I've tried, these don't hurt my eyes. So yeah, I like it. I kept trying the white candles because I really enjoy it aesthetically with the white background, but it hurts my eyes, man. And I can't focus on it. It's hard for me to focus on it. This one I could still make it work, and overall it looks decently aesthetic. One and done type of day? Damn. Good for you. I don't even know why you're chirping in the think tank. I would have been out of here if that's the case. I'm gonna try the undercut of this. Put a limit order. You know what I don't like about this chart color? You can't see my line. And I don't think you can adjust the colors on that. That's the only negative I see about this color scheme. No setup? Never mind. Didn't do what I wanted it to do, so I took the order off. Pain. What does your TSX look like? Oh, it's black. Never mind. I remember. Surprised you don't color match your Topstep X to your regular charts. Oh, you're good. I didn't say anything. This looks like a Mr. Kyle kind of setup. A higher low off the loy. Oh, you don't even look at it? Nice. I do. I've set it up in a way to where it feels like I'm on my trading view. Like I said, the only thing I wish I could do is just run this thing like this, like full screen. But then you don't have the buttons just in case. Kinda sucks. Now I got this whole part that I don't need. Bro, I could never. I didn't. That thing's so slow too. Let me see. Where is it? Domothy. It's not that it's slow. That's not what I meant to say. It's like sometimes like I'll right click and then ooh, what the hell? Instead of placing the order, it'll just like it'll do something like this. Like it'll pop up this window. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the man does it. Additionally, I could probably get rid of this and just use the DOM just to watch it. I just don't like that they don't have a break-even button. Oh, never mind. The break-even button comes out when you're in the trade. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might just get rid of this thing. Do that. Just for fun. So like, yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, the break-even button does come out. Nice. Nice. You know, I wanted to add this earlier too, because a lot of my orders, like on the chart, they'll be dancing right on my take profit on the chart, but I want to see what that looks like on the DOM, so will definitely be interesting now that I added that. Damn, Kyle is not gonna like this, bro. He's gonna see my setup and be pissed. I just copied it completely. Oh, also, I added a DLL, or like a personal daily loss limit. No, I used the practice account to like test strategies and like, for example, like test functionality of the platform. So I'll switch to the practice account just to like basically, you know, practice. But I don't ever actually like trade with it unless, just like right now, I wanted to see if what happens if then. But yeah, I added a personal daily loss limit of $1,000. Was thinking about this, like the amount of times where I was down 1K, I've probably only like successfully come back maybe 2 out of 10 times. So like 20% rate of coming back from that. The other 8 out of 10%, anytime I'm already down 1,000, I usually tilt bad, bro, and then the whole account's gone and so and so. So I added that, and then they have this nice lockout for the day now. So I could just lock it out for the entire session. Like I can't take it off. Just gotta deal with it. Yeah, well, I don't know. You seem pretty disciplined about it. I don't think you tilt like me or Dom or one who I shall not name do. But yeah, if you're prone to tilting, maybe maybe try it. I like the structure. I hope it builds out more and it gives another undercut. Or maybe an up thrust, then undercut. Would be nice to see. Oh, like this. Let me change the color of that. Something like this, then back in, undercut, and then up. I would love that. Little entry. See what the other markets are doing. Just chop. Chrissy, have you tried trading anything else besides NQ? Or NQ and ES? Would you would you try? Yeah, bro, Sam is wanting to try gold too. I just well, we can try it right now, I guess. I just don't know how to I need to look up the like what's the gain per point or the margin. It's like ES from what it looks like. It's because Tradeovate prices at 500 per contract, so that's how they do ES. So let me see. Let me ask my boy GPT. Oh, interesting. Look at this. What? I think you'd need one. What up, Mighty Samurai? I think you need one because, like, for one point in ES, you make 50 bucks. NQ. I don't know. It's weird. Like it's the margin is like the margin is like NQ, but per point it pays like I mean ES like I'm losing it. The margin is like ES, but per point it pays like NQ almost. It's like, see, I could try it on the practice account real quick. See, this is what the practice account is for. So you don't get bonked, but also, I mean, how do you get involved in that? It's dead. I mean, the tape is moving, but oh no, that's still on cue. Damn. Yeah, the tape. Look at the tape. Dead. I guess, yeah. I mean, if you're getting involved early on. That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Other markets may look interesting, but like nothing beats that NQ liquidity. That spread that NQ has, and I can't even test it out right now. I mean, I could, but it's gonna be pointless. This thing's not even moving. I'll do one contract just to see. So. to make 200 bucks, I need 2 points. And that doesn't even look like that's a lot. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm good, bro. I'm sticking to NQ. The good reliable. There is a reason. Still no undercut, and I'm still looking for that. Go with 20 mini Bitcoin. Does Bitcoin have futures now? Oh yeah, look, BTC. Wow. Have you messed with that? Perfect for Velociraptor. Man, Bitcoin charts make sense to me, like on the daily. I could absolutely see myself swinging it, but come on. What are you? At what time does this thing wake up? It surely ain't the overnight session. Bro, be kind. Yeah, nah. Sticking to the old reliable. Swear nothing moves like this thing. Nothing. Yeah, not even crude oil. That's cool though. I didn't know they had futures for Bitcoin. That's pretty awesome. EV? It's EV. And key electric vehicle? Yeah, I haven't seen a wide candle since like 11 though. Also, candles only get wide when you zoom in, which is not ideal. And then also, you look at any other chart, like a 5, just overlap nonsense. Like I think once you try this and it just starts doing that, like you may as well log off. You won't see that in NQ. On what chart do you see 5 or 10 hour trades? Let's see. Eval? Yeah. Yeah, but you don't know it's gonna run that much. Like, I'm assuming you're targeting the next pivot, so it's only like 5 points and you're risking 3. Don't you go slandering my NQ now, boy. But I won't offer out. That's cap. I've seen your charts. That's nonsense. I've seen your charts. Bro's an offer out kind of guy. Bro's a trim kind of guy. Absolutely is. My boy is so caffeinated. Man, I can't wait till TSX allows aftermarket indicators, custom indicators. Could just run all this stuff on there. Especially the extended hours, man. Like what really bothers me with TSX is they don't have I can't highlight the extended hours like I can with Trade08 or TradingView. Be honest, how's this playlist? Kinda sucks. It's a little like melancholic. I don't know how you probably I don't know how you say that correctly, but it's a little sad. I only keep it because it's non-copyrighted. Speakers aren't moving. Shit, bro. All right, let me try something out. Something out. I swear, if everybody leaves after this, I'm gonna be blaming you. All right, I don't know if it's coming through. I don't know how loud it is though, like compared to my voice. I don't know how loud it is though, like compared to my voice. I don't know how loud it is though, like compared to my voice. Oh, bad. That's bad. I'm like echoing too. All right. Jesus Christ. When was that? Oh, this is... Hold on. 22,920. Oh, you caught this? Wow. Wowzers. How's the volume to voice ratio? I can monitor it. Perfect. All right, cool. Into 900? I mean, that's very wishful thinking of you. It's been a melt up this whole time. I just want a little trap here still. Like, I'm still watching for this scenario. I hope. I still want to see this. Give me a little undercut of this area. I like how it's building out. Got a level of interest. This could be a perfect opportunity. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. Like I said, watching for this low to be swept. I have a level of interest there, 2,300. 2,300, that's not 2,300, 23,000, 23K. Hoping for that. Hoping. Got the protein coffee. Man, the 15-minute straight barcode the last... Well, I guess it's this whole zone. Last 45 minutes or so. I gotta have this here too. Just house music and research. Share what you mean. Tell me what you said you found something up on your research. What is it? Tell me in here though, not in the think tank. Unless it's confidential. I ain't sharing with 5 other people in here. Come on, bro, please. Nobody can recreate your strategy anyway. Alright, that's much better. Much better. Let's see if we get this up thrust right here. hope it's an up thrust and then it goes back down instead of just a melt up. Depends how you look at it. So the volatility definitely changes. I could say that for sure. Like, you could see this very vividly on the daily chart. So, I mean, check this out. Look how wide we were trading in one single session in April. Or just in this whole bear market, you could say. And then on its way back up versus how we're trading now. So you could argue that, like, that's a different market because we're just trading so tight now. Each session is just a fraction of what it used to be just a few months ago. So the only thing you gotta account for there is just adjust your sizing, because other than that, it still trades the same. Only the width and the volatility changes. So like here you could have been trading like, I don't know, like 2-3 contracts, versus here now it's so slow you could size up because you're risking less. You're risking less points. What's up, Rain Man? How the hell are you, buddy? Other than that, the market trades completely the same. Besides how wide it is, completely the same. It's just your ranges and then your expansions. Very, very simple. Now you can see this the whole way up. Like, you have a range that builds out, and then another, and then another, and then it just expands. And now we're currently, looks like we're building out another range. Or like there was a range here too. So that's all it is. Market just trains in ranges and expansions. Oh, yeah, Rain Man, I went to the gym, walked 3 miles, came back, showered, had another coffee. I feel much better after that 3-mile walk. But yeah, I definitely had some things to think about after my big old tilt. That was heartbreaking to myself that I allowed myself to do that. Yet again. Nice. Hope you feel better. So what happened? All right, let's see him. Let's see it. All right, got it. Let's check it out. Is this on your new account? Or is this... Oh, a sim. Makes sense. Yeah, what happened with the other account? Where did it all go wrong? Yeah, this makes sense. This is nice and methodical. I like it. What happened with the other one, though? Mighty Samurai? No, I've never invested in Bitcoin. It's too expensive. For me. But you know what's funny? I heard about Bitcoin. My grandma told me about Bitcoin. Of all people, my grandma told me about Bitcoin in 2012 or 2013. When it was like... it was like 800 bucks, I think. 800, and then I didn't buy it, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later it was already 2,000. So I was like, yeah, I'm good on that. It's too late. I felt like it was too late at that time. And here we are a decade later. More than a decade later. But it doesn't matter. I would have never held that anyway. Nobody knew it was gonna go that high. Man, you're short. I got caught up on the back of that, man. I got caught up on the back of that move. I was trying to trade a sweep of this structure, not realizing that I have a drawn right here, that it was a big upthrust on the higher time frame. And I was over here trying to grab it here. I was trying to grab it here. Grabbing it right here like 2 or 3 times, and then got dumped on. But it was dumb. I mean, like, it was like one valid trade that failed, okay, but I kept trying it. I kept trying it, not realizing that we're in an upthrust. So bro said he was learning ABCs at that age. Yeah, I think I was in high school. Damn bot, man. RTY, I didn't even know you trade that. I thought you were strictly NQ. He said, I am now. Buddy. I learned that like last year, man, because I kept hopping over to different products thinking it's gonna save me. Nah, it just scattered my focus and bit me in the ass. Ran over at 900. Ran over at 900. I tried it here. This is what you see on my P&L here now. This is with the new account. I was messing with it here. It was like a tiny undercut that I grabbed right there, and then this one. Unfortunately, I didn't wait for that in the other account, and I completely bonked it, but yeah, it is what it is now. Just gotta not make that mistake again. Yeah, man, just NQ is all you need. NQ is all you need. And also, I mean, I don't know how faithful you're gonna be to it, but in Tradeovate they have a like a product lock that they added into Topstep X now. So it's pretty neat. So you could lock your symbol lock. So you could lock out all the products that you don't ever want to mess with. and put a max limit on the contracts. That's the thing, Ray. That's the thing. I had 5 days on my other account, right? And it was like a few hundred away from an XFA. And then today I just bonked it. Is investing safer? You know what's the safest thing you can invest into? The SPY. The SPY or the Qs, man. Like this, essentially what I'm looking at right now, but the QQQ version of it. Look at this thing. You tell me, man. Is this safe? All it does is go up. For whatever reason, it doesn't show data past 2023, but oh, it's because I'm on the wrong thing. On the wrong thing. There you go. Look at that. As far back as you want. Let's do a monthly chart. Make it easier. Look at that. All the ways back as the 2000s. You tell me, is this safe? My mom, if she asks me like what to buy, I always tell her buy the QQQ or the SPY. Because the only way these go down is if the US falls apart, and the United States isn't going anywhere. This is the United States economy, essentially. So anytime there's some turmoil in the United States, there's pullbacks. But then everything just works itself out. So you even have your like 2008 crisis here, which looks like nothing compared to it now. So yeah, if you're gonna be investing into anything, do it with this. Just buy every time. Don't even wait for pullbacks. Just if you have money, buy it. Other than that, I wouldn't buy separate companies. It's kind of pointless. Kind of pointless when you can just buy a basket of the best ones. Because what the S&P is, it's the S&P 500. So it's the 500 best companies or best performing companies. And if a company is not performing well, it gets rotated out of that basket and something else gets added in that does perform well. So if you're buying the SPY, the S&P 500, it's literally guaranteed that it's going to go up. You just can't think like, oh, I'm going to make some money on this next year or 2 years. You got to think like, oh, okay, in 10 years, it's going to be worth something. And yeah, like I said, if you just zoom out, in just 5 years, it moved so much. 10 years is going to be huge. So that's all I could say about that. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, man. Ray, I was waiting for a little up thrust and then like a spring here on the setup, but never came. So the good old reclaim retest though did show up, but that's not my kind of trade. In fact, I can delete this now. Be right back. I don't know anything about Indian markets or any other markets out there. Only the US markets. That's all you need. As long as you have access to mess with them. Which I think you should. But yeah, Ray, undercut would have been nice. Would have been fun. I don't think you're gonna get much now. Man, it's power hour. You would think. Good. Activated. Give me a good pullback. Give me a good pullback with a sweep. Let's see. Bears have been out of town for a minute. Later, Mighty Samurai. Oh man, what he set up a NASA grade computer just to bonk accounts. Yeah, same here, man. I bought a maxed out MacBook just to run charts and bonk accounts. Indian market. Indian market like the bazaar. It's the only kind of Indian market I know. The Silk Road kind. Spices and chickens. Yeah. Chicken biryani. Biryani. Man, I could smell that all the time too. Not all, but a lot of my Indian, a lot of my neighbors are Indian here. So I can always smell them cooking up. You know what's funny too? This apartment that we moved into, I knew there was like an Indian family living here, because when we first moved in, this thing smelled like curry, like insane. After they repainted it and added new carpets and everything, it still smelled like it. Doesn't anymore, but yeah, it took us like a month to get that smell out. Now it just smells like tears. And blown accounts. Yeah, that curry goes through walls for real. Alright, let's see if we get some. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I can't deny. Let's see, Mr. Rainman, let's see. Oh, damn. Oh wait, no, it's good. Thought it only bought one contract. Alright, let me adjust the stop. The sellers at the fib are getting excited. The fib sell zone goblins. GG's. Not take it short. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, my friend. That's how accounts. That's where accounts go to die. At my office, anyway. Bro, we're so similar. Kind of pisses me off, man. Two guys that know how to read a chart well, that know how to trade, but they just can't manage their emotions. Imagine where it would be, Ray. Imagine where it would be. We just got a grip on it. Like a permanent grip. Not just for a week. Not just for a session. Oh yeah, let me turn these shits on. Do you guys want money or what? Yes, man. That's why we keep taking losses. That's why we keep taking losses, bro. I know Ray could relate, because it's like you're building up an account, you take a fat loss or something, and you're like, ah, now I'm another few hundred away from my dream payout, and you start pushing it, and then you just bonk the whole thing. It's kind of ridiculous. And what pains me even more is that I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I've done it before. And then like, this is some of my best work. On XFAs. I can't even pull up the other one. So I was like, I know I could do it. What was different, Chrissy? I was well, I clearly degen'd on the very first day. that didn't just happen randomly, but this right here is scalping for 10 points. 10 points. That's like 15, 15, 10, 15, 15, 15, 10, 10. That's it. I was just focused on trying to make the minimum amount required to get a payout. That's it. So it was like still money focused, but I was madly careful. And then what really happened is I went on Twitter and I started seeing calendars like this where the P&L was like 2,000-3,000 in a day. Oh, nothing. Everything I'm doing right now is exactly what I did there to get payouts. So I'm back on the right track. Back on the right track. It's just what happened initially is that I was starting to see my P&L calendar look like peanuts, which is kind of dumb because it was like everything I ever wanted. It's consistent money. I'll go on Twitter and just see like a dude make 20K in 1 week or like 50K in a month. So I was like, all right, let me do something different. And then that's when the market was like insanely wide too. So I started going for moves that I couldn't tolerate and then quickly blew every account I had. All 5 of them. All 5 of my XFAs. And now I'm rebuilding. So I got 1 XFA now. Could have had another one today. I would have if I passed that account. Well, that's the thing, right? Yeah, like obviously, but then you got to consider the fact that it's really only 80K because Topstep is only going to let you withdraw half, at least on these sims, until you're live. That's one thing. 2 is like, are you really going to be green like this every day? I mean, if you're Kyle or if you're just dialed, yeah, perhaps. But as a developing trader, I was very happy to just have anything at all. And then I squandered it because I got greedy. Shame. Yeah, no sellers at that Fibby. Greed, man, greed, yeah. Greed. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like my voice is all Weasley? I don't know, maybe it's because I'm excited. Focused and sharp, yeah. Yeah, Ray. Yeah. If only I could have slapped myself to get that kind of mentality in the moment of this morning. So my personal issues always building around the perfect system. Yeah, I know. Kyle always said this about you too. You're always like you're either not putting enough risk or you're always like strat hopping, essentially. That's what he said. Bring the pain. Well, I don't know, Chrissy. I don't know, because like the only reason that he said that and I agree is because I mean, I don't know if you still do this, but there was a time where you had an account for like such a long time. Meanwhile, me, Dom, and Ray were just putting shots on the board, just blowing accounts left and right. But also like I don't think blowing accounts is a bad thing if you're developing, because you're just constantly like you're able to refine while still having emotion, because you're not trading sim and you're able to put more shots on the board and see what works or not. Like I remember I did that, and that's when I really found my edge in the first place. is I allocated like 500 bucks to combines, and I was just like, all right, let me just start trading everything I think makes sense. And then, you know, there's still emotion involved because you're paying for it. So like I was kind of able to figure out, okay, this works, this doesn't. And then I was just honing in on that. Yeah, exactly, Chrissy. That's basically what I did. I did that for like 3 months. But then after doing it for 3 months, I was noticing like I'm still taking dumb losses. But thankfully I screenshotted everything, like screenshotted all my executions. So I looked at like 3 months worth of data and I was like, okay, I'm clearly getting steamrolled in the first 15 minutes, or I'm clearly getting steamrolled in this type of setup, this type of setup, this type of setup. So that's where you just kind of like, I guess, remove stuff that still kills you. Oh. Nice. Lovely. Lovely, Mr. Ray. That is lovely. Dude, I love the spring undercut idea, bro. I am so glad, like, as pissed as I am about all the accounts I blew in the last 3 months and how rough it's been, I'm so happy that I resorted to this, because, I mean, I'm sure you guys remember, my bread and butter for the entirety of last year was something like a reclaim retest. So like, you have your level of interest, move through it, come back, and I'll enter that pullback right there. That was my bread and butter. But like, for one, in the last 3 months, there's only been like one per week, if that. And then, since I'm long only, sometimes it's not even my setup, or maybe there will be one, but it'll fail. So I was just pissed. I was like, okay, like this is not even working, and there's not even any of them. So I went on Sim and I started trading springs and all kinds of nonsense until stumble upon this. And now I just noticed, like, damn, anytime there's a new low made, or anytime there's like a structure broken, like 8 out of 10 times, it'll bounce instantly for at least 10 points. At least. So kind of how I resorted to this, what I'm doing now. Why you say that? I like my approach currently though, Chrissy. I don't know, like I wouldn't, there is nothing I would change about my current strategy right now. I absolutely love my strategy right now and everything. The only thing I still struggle with is myself, like tilting. That's it. 5-minute chart springs. Yeah, those could be good too. It's Ray, it's all about like whatever makes sense to you. Like if a 5-minute chart is what works for you, well, by all means. For me, I find that I'm late even on a 1 minute. Like I'd much rather take those micro scalps on the 15-second and be wrong a few times than miss a setup or whatever. But like I said, the only thing I'm missing is myself, man. Like my last combine before I blew it today, it had like 85% hit rate across 2 weeks, which is amazing. So I trust my system. It's myself that I can't trust when I take 2 red trades back to back, because then I just tilt. Yeah, I agree, guys. I agree. That's the funny part about trading is like, I always say this, but you could literally make trend lines work. Like you could make fair value gaps work or VWAP work. You could make any strategy that makes sense to you work, as long as you actually stick to it and don't tilt. Like mathematically, it will work itself out as long as there's edge. But every trader seems to tilt. You don't tilt, Chrissy? Well, you still have an issue somewhere, and it's clearly doing too much. Because I still see, bro, I literally see you trade everything. So yeah, that's maybe that you think that works, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But for me, that's never worked. Like, I am much better off trading one thing, maybe two at most, and then I never get confused. Because it's like, well, was I trading my setup? There's only one that I trade, or two that I trade. If I took anything outside of that, I deserve the loss completely. So what I consider everything is you trade, like, bro, just the concept of higher lows is disgusting to me. Genuinely, like, I love higher lows as far as like reading structure. Yeah, it's great. Like, okay, there's obviously higher lows, but to trade a higher low is insane to me because it's so subjective in the moment until it happens. Like a higher low, this could be a higher low, but you're also in the context of a downtrend. And then like this is all higher lows here, right? But also like you're coming from a big sell zone. So it's like, it's very subjective. I hate that entry period, bro. I hate it. Something like a pullback to VWAP, obviously, or like a spring upthrust, they're so objective. You can't argue that. Like there's something being swept, or if VWAP is being tested, like there's no arguing that, bro. It's happening. It's an obvious chart. Bro, you don't need to explain the higher low to me. I get the higher low, but it's just not, it's subjective is what I'm saying. Like if you're trading subjective strategies, like it's like a trend line. To me, it's like a trend line. A trend line is very subjective because your trend line, your trend higher or your trade lower is somebody else's opposite. So for real. I say that and you and Ray are gonna pop up. Damn, it's already Thursday tomorrow. Holy. You guys have issues. And also, you just said you trade 5 things. That's insane, bro. Like, I'm not gonna try and speak to you from a high horse because I'm not profitable. But like, bro, just I don't know, man. That doesn't make sense to me. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I talk shit all the time. Like I see traders that their setup does not make sense to me at all. Like the way Tanner trades, insane to me, the way he trades. The way some people on Twitter trade, absolutely insane. But they still make it work because they're consistent with it, or maybe that's only the one thing that they're trading. So I don't know, man. I just want to see you guys win, okay? Nine things is autism. Yeah, I love you too, guys. I mean, like, even 5 things is crazy, bro. As a developing trader, that's insane. I get that, like, year over year, you're adding one more thing to your setup. to your 1 or 2 working setups, but like you're trading 5. It's so easy to see all 5 of those in one session, and each one will work and the other one will not, you know? Why don't you just pick 1 or 2 that are the highest hit rate? He said I ain't developing. Bro, same. Like, what? Full time for 5 years, I'm still here in the mud. Disgusting. All right, Ray. Later, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my kids as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That was fun. But yeah, see you.